Welcome everyone, Nevin here. In this video, I'm going to be covering how to optimize your auto bidder pages for SEO. So the idea that we're going after here is we're trying to rank for price related keywords like, pressure washing prices in my area, house washing costs, or whatever service it is you offer with the price and cost related keyword. The reason for that is because those are very high intent keywords. And in addition to that, and to addition being high intent, they're looking for pricing. And AutoBidder gives them exactly what they want, which is pricing in an interactive tool. So I'm going to show you an example here. Here we got pressure washing price calculator, Florence, Alabama. So the way this would work, if somebody were to type in pressure washing prices in Florence, Alabama, this page is going to rank very high. And the same is going to be true for all of these pages down here. So I want to kind of show you how to create something similar to this here with the website editor. So what you're going to notice here, this page is broken into a few sections. First, you've got the H1 tag. Then you've got your auto bidder form itself. Then you've got a text box, optimized for SEO. And then you've got an FAQ section, again, optimized for SEO with a FAQ schema. And then you've got the location pages, also internally linked to each of these separate pages. Okay, so we've got a lot going on here. So let's just do a quick test for Florence, and then I'll maybe test a few other areas as well. So we'll say pressure washing prices, Florence, Alabama. And of course, you're going to see this is the very first page that comes up, and we could test a few other ones too. So let's test some of these other locations that he's got down here. Let's test, I guess Tuscumbia, Alabama. Actually, I'll go to Lexington because it's easier to spell. And there you go. We're also ranked number one for Lexington, Alabama. Now, everyone in SEO, the thing that kind of bothers me a little bit about SEO, especially SEO companies, is they want to hyper fixate on technical details of like, oh, the site's optimized, we did this, we created backlinks. What really matters in my eyes with SEO is, are you actually ranking and are you driving traffic? So that's our primary focus. So you can see for a lot of these primary keywords, for price related keywords, we are number one or towards the top because of the way we have this set up here. All right, and so you can see we've got all of these different ones, and if you want, you can even go test it out as well and see. And I think we got Heath actually ranking too. Let me try. Now Houston's obviously a huge area. Maybe we got a few ads running here. You got Twisted Nozzle. Okay, so here's Heath's side. So of course this one's not number one, but this is another page here that has auto bidder on it. I think this is actually just the primary page. It might have pricing listed down here a little bit more. Let's try Katie. So okay, the primary page is on there. Of course, Katie's a little bit of a smaller area, not quite as competitive. Okay, here we got on auto bidder page here. You see 2025 pressure washing prices, Katy, Texas, and then we got the form here. So that's the idea. That's an example of how it works. Now I want to show you kind of how to actually set that up and do it. So when you're inside of the auto bidder, or you're inside of the site editor, you go to your auto bidder page, and I think this site I was actually using holiday lighting as an example. Probably want to make this background have like a holiday light or something. But the idea is all we're really going to do is we're going to add those same features here. So here we've got the auto bidder form. Now what you're going to basically do is you could either cut that or you can even just add. What I would do is let's even maybe just make this over and to the left and make this just say, this is holiday lighting, so we'll say holiday light installation. Oops. Holiday light installation price calculator. Holiday light installation. So there's our H1 tag. And now all we're going to do is basically add I'm actually going to come down here and click add a section. We'll go designed. Actually, and then just basically make this FAQ. We have a section for FAQ. In either case, I suppose what I'll do is shrink this up here for a minute. I'm going to click add a section. Sorry guys, Terrence is going to be here in just a second, so you may hear something going on in the background. I'm going to go ahead and grab this accordion, pull this in right here. And now here you're going to want to add a few FAQs about Christmas light installation, and you could use ChatGPT for that as well. And maybe I'll get into that in a second, showing you how to do that. Let's see, we got highlighted. So we got our H1 tag, we got our calculator, we got our FAQ section. And now another thing you're going to want to do, I recommend doing this, is just add a text box right here. And you can even add another title tag. So we've got our primary text. And then if you really want to, you can maybe make this an H2 or an H3. And then, like I said, we'll just head back over to ChatGPT for a minute. We'll go ahead and ask a new chat. And then we'll just say, I need you to create an SEO optimized FAQ section for Christmas light installation. Price. Okay, so now we're just going to get our questions. You can edit them as much as you like. Once you actually get the pricing or the questions, edit them to kind of fit, exactly what you want them to say and so on. So it's going to go ahead and type that out for us. And let me just move this tab over here so it's easier to see. Oops, sorry about that. So we'll just make this, I'll copy this H1 tag right here. And then I'll paste this in right here. Again, we'll call this an H3 right here. Paste that in. And now we're going to go ahead and paste in our tags right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab. Again, the idea here with these questions is we're trying to rank for these search terms that a customer might search. So you kind of want to be predictive in how you do this. And again, if you have any particular questions you want to ask, just throw them in there and then add your answer to them as well. So I'll just do these three, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt. The more you do here, the better, honestly. And it's also a good idea to use hyperlinks. So a hyperlink is basically sort of like link, like if you're going to answer this question or something, add a link to another page or a blog post that goes more in detail on a specific question. And each of these questions that we're asking in the FAQ section, you can make a whole blog post about it, link to it, and then backlink from that blog post to this post. So that gets into sort of the technical waters of SEO with interlinking and stuff like that. But that's what we're basically trying to do. Okay, so there's that. Now I'll also do, so I went with a bunch. Yeah, I think this one is actually a good question here, so I'll add this right here as the primary question, I guess. Let's say is H1, and then let's grab this. Oh, and then, yeah, one other thing. Now, the other one, I spent a lot of time on the design. This, I'm just showing you the technicalities. The design is fairly straightforward. You can kind of play around with it a little bit. I mean, I guess if we really wanted to, we could select this column, maybe just prettify it a little bit, maybe add some roundness, add a little border, add a little bit of spacing to the top here. Maybe we just want to change the background color a little bit, and then a little shadow. All right, and then here, let's add some padding. All right, so you could do something like that with it. Kind of does make it look a little bit better. But then one other thing you got to make sure make sure that this enable FAQ schema right here is toggled on. That's actually fairly important for your SEO of this page, because the whole purpose of this is we want this page to rank when somebody types in holiday light installation pricing near me, or whatever city they're in. This is the page we want to rank, and then it gives them exactly what they're looking for, which is pricing information. So that's pretty much it, guys. And then the rest of it is more or less the same. You just go to the page, you come over here to SEO settings, edit page SEO, and then you edit the meta description and the page title, just like you would any other page, more or less the same. And that's all there is to it. So that's how to optimize your auto bidder landing pages for SEO.